everyone, I'm Sue and welcome back for another episode of Does This Notion Really Work? And in today's episode we're going to be talking about the Your Nest Organizer. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe below and don't forget to click the little dinger button. This way you get alerts every time I upload a new video. The Your Nest Organizer was invented by Joan Ford, the Chief Flight Director of Pudgie Parrot LLC and Hummingbird Highway LLC. Joan was inspired to design the Your Nest Organizer by those little desktop organizers they sell in office stores. The problem with those is that they just don't really hold the notions that we as sewers are really going to need, and they certainly don't keep them in place. The other thing that really inspired her was basically just sewing like you and I do. When you're sewing in your room, I mean, does it look like, you got like piles of fabric and you're searching for your rulers and your rotary cutter? I mean, that's basically what happens if you're like really in the thick of sewing. That's kind of where you're at, especially when you're cutting out all your materials for your project. So when Joan created this, the idea was to keep all of your little things in a nest, the Your Nest Organizer. And this way you can just kind of pick it up and move it to the next station, which I think is brilliant. And Joan admits that she is not a manufacturer. I mean, she's a creator, she's a maker, she's a quilter, she's everything. But you know what? Manufacturing a plastic molded injected item can be very tricky. And so they went through lots of different prototypes, and of course her wonderful supportive husband kept saying, okay, we're gonna get this right. But there at the end it was getting a little dicey. She said though that everything turned out great, and with all the financial investment that goes into a prototype and then finally production, they were very pleased with the final results. So I'm thrilled and pleased to share with you today the Your Nest Organizer by Joan Ford.
Okay, so let's go ahead and take out the Your Nest Organizer from its packaging. First off, the packaging is adorable. It even has little sayings on it, like everything has a place. So here we go, taking out the organizer. Just set the box aside. The Your Nest Organizer has a 4.5-inch square base, and it's about 1.5 inches tall. It's made of sturdy but flexible plastic. Rulers are held by a series of evenly spaced square-shaped pegs or spikes, which kind of look like sticks from a bird's nest. These pegs make up about 2/3 of Your Nest Organizer's area. And check this out, in front of these spikes there's this like oblong scoop or kind of like a cradle, which is the perfect resting place for your rotary cutter. And in front of the scoop there are 3 miniature cups which hold scissors or marking tools. And how cool is this? She even has several different colors available so that you can choose multiple colors for your sewing studio. She's got martin, flamingo, hummingbird, peacock, bluebird, cardinal, and raven. So now it's time to organize your nest. Except I think I'm going to use the other colors so you can see it a little bit better. First, I'm going to start with my rulers. I'm going to start with the larger ones toward the back and just kind of feeding them in to those little pegs. Of course, the rotary cutter is designed so that you can be right or left-handed, use it from any direction. And here I go, just starting to insert some of my notions and tools. Even a package of needles. My window clips, at first I thought they could go in the little holes, and I found that I enjoyed using them better when I clipped them on. It's really just a matter of where you like things and where you're going to move them. I'm going to keep one on my sewing table, and then I'm going to bring one to my sewing space and move it around. Look how easy it is just to move the entire thing.
So what did you think? Pretty cool, huh? Well, I can't wait to hear what you think in the comments below, and don't forget, if you did like this video, give me a thumbs up. So now you're probably wondering, where can you get your very own Your Nest Organizer? Well, you can ask your local retailer. You can also click on the links below. And now you're probably wondering, how much does the Your Nest Organizer retail for? Well, it retails for $18.95. And if you're a social butterfly like myself, go ahead and follow me. I'm on Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook. You can follow me everywhere at Sue Designs. And if you're on Facebook, come and join me. We've got a fun and lively Facebook fan club. It's called Sue Designs Fan Club. And until next time, I hope you have a creative day. Bye-bye.
If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe below. And don't forget, you can also follow me on Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook. Have a creative day. Bye-bye.